Rainey. I'm with Adventure Soccer, and I'm excited today to tell you a little bit about what God's doing through our orphan care ministry in Swaziland, Africa. A land that's been devastated by the HIV/AIDS virus. In fact, 1 out of every 5 children in Swaziland has been left orphaned because of this deadly disease. Our ministry has been focused in so many areas, including education. We want to see every child not fall through the cracks, but instead complete education. So we've been coming alongside kids, offering support for education, for school fees, uniforms, as well as after-school tutoring programs as well. We've also been focusing on the area of food. We have CarePoint feeding stations around the country that offer free food for any orphan or vulnerable child that is hungry. And they pour in by the hundreds to eat for some, their only meal of the day. We're excited because our sports ministry programs have been growing and growing around the country. In fact, we've been building teams out of these kids that have been coming to our soccer camps. We've not only had the opportunity to teach kids about the love of Christ at these camps, but we've also been able to teach valuable life skills and form teams out of these kids, building camaraderie and community through that, as well as putting in place people that we've trained and taught to now disciple and mentor these boys. We call them coaches. We're excited to kick off basketball for the very first time in the country, a sport that is growing in popularity, and we see it as a natural move for God to use this to reach even more kids for His kingdom. We've invited Seth Franco, former Harlem Globetrotter, who will be joining us in Swaziland this summer. Also Chris Taft, former Golden State Warrior, and other volunteers in basketball from around the country. We're so excited to be kicking off these first ever basketball camps. One area that we will be serving and running a camp in is called Mkuzweni, a location of our CarePoint feeding station. In fact, UNICEF's latest census showed that over 3,000 children who live in orphan-led homes are within walking distance from this basketball court. Would you join with us in prayer for this new ministry and for this new open door? And we're praying God's blessing on these coaches, on these leaders, and on the lives of these kids. Thank you so much for your support.